Hey everyone, have I here Bruno video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. In this video, well, if you haven't acclimated to the 9-year anniversary challenge and event stage power creep, right? Get ready for some more because it's gonna get outrageous. So with that, if you're new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff. Let's go ahead and dive right in. So yes, the data download just happened. And I'm looking over this stuff here going, okay, I gotta make a video because this is getting up there when it comes to difficulty, and this is what we should expect, right? The 9-year anniversary so far, the units that we're able to pull here, Ultimate Gohan, the Easy Ace, the MUI Goku, Evolution Vegeta, have been just absolutely incredible. So we should have been waiting for these types of endgame challenges. And particularly, I'm just going to be focusing on these two here, the Ultimate Red Zone Movie Edition, the Boss Rush, which is, I think, a very good idea. And then we've been all waiting for the level 2 Cell Max. We already knew that this was going to happen. We just didn't know how crazy this is actually going to be. So let's go ahead and dive into the Red Zone first, right? So, you know, we all know this Red Zone already. We know the difficulty with Broly in level 7. But they added this Boss Rush movie, and I was like, okay, this is a very interesting idea. So what they end up doing was all the characters that you would have fought. You have this longer stage here with all these characters, and you're just fighting one stage of it. So instead of like multiple, transformations, things of that nature, it's from Turles, the Slug, all these individuals here, and then you have full power Broly already. So you don't have to like deal with, each stage. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we are in store for. So starting with Turles here, it's already annoying the first stage. So the first stage here is annoying because this unit's gonna stun you, or this enemy is gonna stun you, and if you're wanting to, stack or do something of that nature and build up for this fight, that first stage is already gonna be a pain. So damage to 700,000, nothing to still sneeze at, right? But again, the power creep for this is it's pretty up there. So, but besides stun, I think most people can handle the first stage here. Second stage, it gets a little bit harder, not too much different for Giant Form Slug, right? It's a 17%, 16% SA, 756 damage. In SA, you're talking about 37 million, 33 million in HP. 250,000, 270,000 in attack. Okay, so not too bad at all. Now, there's a big jump here from Slug to Cooler, right? If you got Final Form Cooler here, one thing I just don't get, though, is you have a 0% chance of doing a super attack for this unit here. I'm not sure what these actions mean. Maybe you can, for those who know, comment in the comment section below. So it's like action 1, 2, it's like 100% normal attacks here. So maybe he just doesn't do normals, but I don't know why he has a 1.2 million SA attack stat. So anyway, his normal attacks are 450,000. So again, nothing to sneeze at. But it seems like this could be a very easy stage if he's not doing a super attack, right? So this could be a stage where you can build up if you're getting annoyed in this stage here, but again, I'm not too sure. So anyway, let's go ahead and move on to Android 13. Now, Android 13, interestingly enough, he is going to do a super attack here, 1.2 million. Again, this is only the third stage. The attack is lower at 450 to 400. You have a little bit more damage reduction, and you have 9 attacks per turn. So you have a lot more HP, but it's different, right? So it does cause colossal damage versus immense damage. So this stage here, I think, is just going to be a reprieve, so you can start building up to deal with these characters down here, because you're going to have another jump here to full power Bojack. He's going to be doing a little bit less in percentage of SA, 1% less, 13 versus 14. He has a 10 cooldown, but he has 10 attacks. Damage reduction 64%, so he should be easier to do damage and kill him, but you have a lot more HP, 74 million versus only barely almost 60 million. And let's see, right here, is this, so guarantee seal super attacks? Is this after an SA, or, oh boy, this is going to be very annoying here. Character locking. This is the worst thing here. It's like, Yeah, so this is gonna mess up all your rotations, and it says guarantee to seal super attacks 100% from a super attack from an attack. Yeah, so gotta know a little bit more about this because I'm guessing this has to be from a super attack because this would be very difficult. Anyway, let me know. It'd be interesting to run this stage here, character locking and all this stuff. Super Janemba, 100 million HP. 1.2 million. 100. The reason why I say sheesh, it's like we're not even at the final stage and we're building higher and higher and higher here. Attack 450. Normals are going to be fine here. You do have a higher chance of having to do a super. What's some nonsense here? Evasion and key sphere changes. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be very annoying. It even says 10%. They the enemies tend to evade a lot more than what feels like 10%. So this could be a long version here. Yeah, this is going to be a long fight. This is going to be a very, very long fight here. Then you have Super Janemba Physical, full power Janemba here. Cost damage by that greatly lowers attack and defense for 1 turn. Oh boy, okay. 2 million. We're not even here yet. We're not here. 2 million. 700,000 normal attacks. So these attacks here are as much as the super attacks on Turles. Okay, yeah. So 90,000 defense with 60% damage reduction, and then here we go. So at least you can dodge here. So dodging is, UI Goku is going to be what you're going to be looking for to use on these types of events here. 3 million damage, 20% chance, 2 times per turn. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Damage reduction 70% and 100,000 defense. I guess this is where we're at, boys and girls. This is where we're at. Million normals, right? I kind of was joking before, but now, yeah, 1 million normals. That's just, casual million normals here. Have fun for those who are going to be testing this out here. Yeah. So that's the stage, ending with Super Saiyan Broly here. This is going to be, again, a long event here. I would say these 2 stages here, the Bojack and the Super Janemba, are going to be the most annoying due to the fact of the locking here and the evasion. And he still can do quite a bit of SA damage if you're not careful, right? So you got to have no weaknesses on your team. No weaknesses. Speaking of no weaknesses, I took a look at this and I was like, oh, like, who do you even use? You're going to need crit chance. Like, here you're going to just need crit. So this is Cell Max level 2. All right. Let's actually go back here. Let's go look at Cell Max level 1 first. Right. So here's Cell Max level 1. Cell Max level 2. So Cell Max level 1, it is, you're building up, right? Look at SA damage, no problem. SA damage, no problem. 1.855 million. Remember, this was the hardest event, like, no doubt, right? Defense, 80,000, 70,000, 7%. Yeah, this was difficult, right? Let's look at level 2. No workup. It's STR. It's I'm going back here. It says 60, 20. Yep. So HP 300 million. Attack 1 million normal. Defense. This is, I don't know if this is a misprint or I don't get it. You can't reduce defense, right? This is telling you here you can't reduce defense. You can't. 5 million with 70% damage reduction. So if you don't crit to get through some, I don't know, 5 million is, I don't know. With 300 million HP, this is going to be the longest single fight in the game. right? 10 attacks per turn, 2.8 million. So remember, when this was the most difficult, you're looking at 1.855. It's almost a million more. It's over a million more in damage. Now the benefit here, though, right? Again, you're at a million attack. Is it? He's probably not going to super attack, right? It's only a 3.881%, versus his was like 24% all the time. And you can do it twice per turn with a 6 cooldown. So there is no cooldown for this, but it is just 3.81% chance of them doing a super. So you don't have to worry about counting like how many turns has happened, things of that nature. It's whenever, but a very, very low chance. On top of that, here, this was interesting. I don't think we've seen this before, right? On these types of challenges, right? Besides, like, what am I thinking of? The burst mode stages, right? Where you can actually choose, what units are gonna have less effect. Reduces damage received from AGL, Super AGL, and Extreme AGL types by 30%. So generally, that's type advantage. Right, even though they will have still an advantage because they're typing, it's not going to be an as extreme amount of type advantage as you would normally. So I'm not sure why they end up doing that, but it's a 30% reduction versus your normal 50% boost here. So yeah, I'm going to be very interested in seeing people run this event, get absolutely wrecked, I'm sure, several times before we figure out how to beat this guy. I'm guessing you just really need to have the ability to crit. You have to. 70% damage reduction with a 5 million defense. It's like, and 300 million. They should have at least given the opportunity to like reduce defense. Like if they gave us the opportunity to reduce defense, that would have felt a little bit better. And all the units that we have reduced defense, we're like, oh, that's the purpose right here. So, oh boy, I don't know. Let me know in the comment section below how you feel about all this, because this is pretty scary. So we'll see what's coming next. But yeah, this is Endgame, pure and simple. Cell Max STR stage, level 2. Have fun, enjoy yourself. Again, let me know in the comment section below if you're new to my channel. Like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Thank you all for watching. Keep on Dokkaning. We'll catch you next time. Later.